Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking Stephen Jackson once again, talking trash about the Spurs, man.
Come on, man. Damn.
I mean, it's been years since he's been on the Spurs. It's been 10 years since he was on the squad, yo. And he takes every opportunity to gut punch Spurs Nation like Shang-Chi. Because to be fair, man, whether you're right or wrong in your complaints, at this point, yo, it's been 10 years. It's time to let this job go, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Because at this point, man, we do not need any more bad press. And I get that people don't take Stephen Jackson seriously in San Antonio, but I do think people would take him seriously outside of San Antonio. And that's what I'm worried about, because he's clearly disgruntled. He's clearly hurt.
Emotional, damn it.
But whether we like it or not, he still has a lot of pull in the NBA community, especially with younger players like a DeRozan, like a DeJounte Murray, those type of younger, typically African American players that, you know, kind of look up to this guy.
Oh, hell no.
Because whether we want to admit it or not, the Spurs do have a slight PR problem. We tend to have trouble keeping players, you know, like the cooler players. You get what I'm saying? The players that are respected around the league among their peers. You see what I'm saying? Because, I mean, obviously the Kawhi thing went sour. Probably couldn't do anything about that. The DeJounte thing, it started out good, but then it went kind of sour. Then you had DeRozan say he felt like he was in purgatory playing with the Spurs. You know, years before the Kawhi thing, LaMarcus Aldridge requested a trade. You know, we don't seem to have that juice to attract young free agents like we should. It doesn't feel that way. So hearing Stephen Jackson say this stuff all over again, whether you agree with it or not, whether you think it's true or not, is a bit damaging to the Spurs' fragile reputation around the league, in my opinion.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not insulting the Spurs. I love the organization, but man, we got to get on this free agent ball game, man. We can't just depend on the draft for every little thing. We're going to have to attract young black players. You know, not all our players are going to come from overseas, and our culture is so strict, our reputation is so strict and so stagnant. It doesn't come across, San Antonio doesn't come across as a place where you can individually shine, or you can, you know, have a little flair, or have a little, you know, bravado, or anything like that. It comes across kind of strict. And so when you think of Stephen Jackson saying it's like a jail, I think that's an exaggeration, but at the same time, in some ways, the way Pop runs things is kind of true. In a little bit of way, it's kind of true. At the end of the day, man, I'm not taking what Stephen Jackson says as 100% fact, but I do think, if I'm being realistic, that he probably does have some reasons for feeling this way. I don't think the Spurs organization is perfect. I don't think Stephen Jackson is perfect. I think we're somewhere in the middle. So him saying that right now, you know, our reputation around the league has to be pretty boring or pretty bland, or people see our program as restricting. Because, I mean, between Stephen Jackson, between DeJounte, between DeRozan, the Lonnie Walker situation, you know, we don't really seem like a place to go to that is flexible. And the Spurs have to get on the ball and learn that, hey, you got to play the game. You got to suck up to some of these stars. You got to give them incentives. You see what I'm saying? You got to bend the rules a little bit to compete. And I'm not saying, hey, give up your integrity, but at the same time, these young guys have ego. There's no David Robinson, Tim Duncan type personalities coming through the door to save us. We got to compete. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know how you feel about Stephen Jackson. I know you guys are probably about to flame him in the comments. And let me know, do you worry about the Spurs' PR capabilities in free agency? We never were really good at free agency when we were winning. Now that we're losing, what's the incentive for people to come here, man? Maybe a high draft pick will do it. Who knows? All right, guys, I'll catch you in the comments. Peace.